Hello and welcome to A Perfect Home. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm your host, Jenn Cohen. Our purpose here at A Perfect Home is to help you take your house to your perfect home. And by doing that, we're going to show you businesses around the Verde Valley who are at the top of their game, doing the best of the best, the highest rated, the most fantastic people you're ever going to want and meet and know. You're going to wish they were your neighbor or your cousin or your brother because you want to have them over Thanksgiving, things like that. That's why we're here. Today we're talking about Todd's Appliance. We're here with Todd Axtell. He is the owner and operator. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
You cannot have a home without an appliance, no matter how off-grid you are, you're going to have an appliance.
Right.
So everybody needs to talk to you, Todd.
A lot of people ask questions, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's important to be able to ask questions of a professional who's in that. What do I need? My big thing is I always walk in and say, okay, this is what I need done. What do I need to do that? I don't need all these the bells and the whistles and I don't need it to wash my car. I need it to wash my clothes.
Right. You know, one of the things about being in the industry for so long is we get to learn a lot of the knacks of what the machines do. A lot of the stuff that a lot of our customers don't understand, we have the answers for. Is this the best machine? Is this going to last the longest? Is this going to wash my clothes, my dishes the best? Is this going to keep my vegetables the best? What is the mechanics of this product and what can you do to make it better?
Sure, so absolutely. Yeah. As a consumer, I look at different refrigerators or stoves and I go, all I see is this one pretty and what does it cost? I mean, its price and shininess is what I see. The functionality of it, I don't know when I look at that. I don't know, but you do.
Most definitely. You know, the bells and whistles are beautiful and it's really hard to get both the best of both worlds. There are combinations of the best of both worlds. They come with a price. A lot of the basic units will do a lot of the same things that some of the high-end units do, but without that glare, without the flash. So, you know, by doing the consultations in pretty much like an interview of what your needs are, you know, we can get you into what best matches your needs.
Excellent.
So
excellent, Todd. Now give us some background on yourself and on Todd's Appliance.
All right. Well, we started Todd's Appliance in 2010, but I have been in the industry for many years. I think it was 84. I went to work for a friend of mine's parents that had a used appliance store, and we were tearing apart the stuff that was 10, 15, 20 years old and making it work for resale. So that's where I started. From there, I did go corporate. I worked for Maytag for a while, and that was pretty neat. It expanded my knowledge in the new product that was being innovated into the industry. It was a little bit concerning at the time because everything was going electronic, but I was in the beginning of that, so we do have a little better understanding of what and how the electronics is actually better for your products.
That's interesting. 24 years you've been in this business.
About 30, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time.
A long time. Yeah. That's great. You might have a passion for appliances, I think.
Yeah, it seems like I tried some other things young. You know, I was a kid, so I ventured. But I always went back to the appliance industry. There was a passion for it. It was something simple for me. It was like second nature almost. And in dealing with the customers, I always love being able to take care of our customers' needs. Puts us into a service industry, with just what we're in.
Right.
So being of service to our customers, being able to make a living doing it, it's kind of hard not to have a passion for it.
Yeah, so, that's true. And it shows you're happy. You're happy about what you do, which is awesome. If you want to check them out online, toddsappliances.com, great website. Really easy to get a hold of somebody or to look at what's happening. In-home consultations. Let's talk about that. That is something you do that nobody else does.
Sure. You know, that's something that I really enjoy doing. A lot of our customers, when I'm in your home doing service, they have a lot of questions for me. Todd, what do you have in your house? What works best? What's the most dependable? What's going to work best in my application? And that's one of the things about an in-home consultation, that we can bring that professionalism to you, ask you certain questions. You know, what do you cook? How do you cook? What are you keeping cold? How long do you need to keep it cold? What are you looking for? Do you want the flash? Do you want the name brand? Or you just want something basic that's going to do its job? We can show you and help you make the right decision for longevity. Not only longevity, affordability.
Sure.
You don't need to spend $10,000 on a refrigerator when it's in the garage doing the same thing that the $800 refrigerator will do. And honestly, we can bring that experience to you without trying to push a sale to make, you know, a ton of money on it.
Sure, sure. Now you've got a crew of 9 at Todd's Appliance.
We do.
So you've got a lot of knowledge backing everybody up there.
There really is. Myself, as you stated earlier, I got about 34 years in it. My brother, he's kind of followed me in the industry for a long time. He's pushing over 20 years. My son is got at least 15. Not that he's liked all 15 of it, but he does. He's got that 15 years experience in the service and in the repairs. My co-partner and my missus, she's got about 10 years in it, and then I've got a technician that started probably 7 years ago, but he's excelled, and he's probably one of the best diagnosis techs in our state, and I can proudly say that.
That's fantastic. I love your motto. You service what you sell, and you sell what you service the least. That makes such sense. What a great motto. I love that.
You know, when we started the sales, we knew that our area needed something more than what the box stores was offering, just from, you know, the disgruntled customers that we got to deal with on a regular basis. And what I wanted to bring into the appliance sales industry in our valley was something I believe in. When you see something that's on my floor, it's something that I know is backed by a good warranty. I know it's backed by a good company. It's not produced overseas, therefore it's easier to service and to get parts, and then the dependability factor. If I'm out doing a lot of service on any particular brand or product, it's something I don't want to push on you. Don't get me wrong, if you come in and say, Todd, nope, I want this, then I'm going to sell you that, but I am going to suggest, you know, maybe different options that may, you know, benefit you better in the long run.
Certainly. Now you said American-made products.
Well, American-made today is so hard to focus on, but yeah, a lot of the products on my floor are specifically built in the United States. One of them in particular, Speed Queen, I really feel is the best machine in the world. It's built with a lot of steel, real American-made steel, where a lot of the other brands are farmed out.
Sure. Yeah, so that's kind of a big thing.
Yeah.
And then there's the keeping it local aspect, the shopping local. When you go, not that I have anything against box stores, but when you go to a box store and you're talking to the guy there, he doesn't know anything. He's just there collecting a paycheck because he looks cool in an apron or something. But it's different when we keep our money local. We put it in your pocket, then you put it in somebody else's pocket. It ends up back. It's this wonderful circle of life and money that happens in the Verde Valley when we shop local.
It really is. One of the things about shopping local is you're kind of buying from your neighbor. You know, you've got that backing you up. You really do. You've got the industry's name. You've got the servicer, which that's one of the things that we stand above on. So if there is a problem, you can deal with us directly. That's all those local aspects. I think the biggest thing that I like about the local aspect is making sure that that money is in our neighborhood. It is staying in our neighborhood. We're not trying to feed the corporate banks. We're just taking care of ourselves. So, you know, that's a big difference. I like that.
Absolutely. And I don't have to make a phone call to some weird 800 number over in India to ask a tech for something after waiting, you know, on the phone for 25 minutes. I can go, hey, Todd, how you doing today? Hey, it's going pa-ting, pa-ting. What's that mean?
You know, and that brings another beautiful point is you can call us directly, and you have that whole team of 9, you know, that's going to back up that product. And we're going to make the phone calls that need to be made, opposed to you sitting on hold waiting on whoever to come back and tell you, sorry, we can't do that. Let me transfer you to here. And, you know, we've got your back on your appliance needs. That's one of the things that I like about what we do is whether it's service or a sale, it's one call takes care of it all. So,
there you go. Well, you got lots of great mottos there. One call takes care of it all, and we've got your back on your service needs. That should be underneath that we service what we sell. We sell what we service the least. We're going to take a quick break. We're talking with Todd Axtell. He's the owner and operator of Todd's Appliance. Check it out at toddsappliances.com. If you want to give him a call, 928-567-3062. We'll be right back with more of A Perfect Home, so don't go away.
Paul Stanley here with Stanley Steel Structures. We offer shade structures that provide style, value, and performance. Our Equinox louvered roof opens and closes to give you the ultimate patio experience. We also offer Alumawood shade covers that looks like wood but lasts like steel and never needs painting or maintenance. Visit us at StanleySteelStructures.com. Contact us today and be covered tomorrow. Stanley Steel Structures. Let us add some space to your place.
Northern Arizona Mortgage Corporation is your local choice for personalized home loans, and they've been doing it since 1986. They help home buyers obtain FHA, VA, USDA guaranteed rural housing, and conventional loans. From start to finish, they offer a safe in-person application process with licensed loan originators. Contact Shelley White Collier at northernArizonaMortgage.com or call 634-4251. Visit their office, located at 707 East Mingus, Suite 601, Cottonwood.
Fabulous views and unmatched quality with efficiency in mind. Just announced, C&B Construction is the only contractor ever to win the EPA's coveted Indoor Air Plus Leaders Award 4 years in a row. These Energy Star certified homes provide unparalleled energy efficiency, comfort, durability, and indoor air quality. C&B Construction is currently building at Gray Fox Ridge and Crossroads at Mingus. C&B Construction, locally respected and nationally recognized.
This is Bruce Morrow, Transportation Manager for Cottonwood Area Transit. Remember, we cover the entire Verde Valley and Sedona. Cottonwood Area Transit has you covered wherever you want to ride in the Verde Valley, all day, every day. Take Cottonwood Area Transit through Clarkdale, Verde Village, and from 26 locations in Cottonwood. With Verde Links, it's a quick and easy trip to Sedona every day. Don't forget our connectors to Camp Verde. Visit cottonwoodaz.gov for Cottonwood Area Transit and take a seat. Let's go ride.
And welcome back to A Perfect Home. I'm Jenn Cohen. Thank you so much for being here. We're talking with Todd's Appliance, Todd Axtell. He's the owner and operator. We've been talking about their 70 years combined service between everybody, with Todd having 34, and then the brother, and then the son, and the other guys you've got with you. You've got tons of experience, so you know the answers to the questions that we're going to have.
We sure hope that we can answer anything you have in the appliance industry, and if we can't, we've got the access, to figure out the answer for you and be able to stand behind it.
Right, that's great. Now talk about your exceptional customer service. You've got a 93% satisfaction rating. That is enormous. That's huge and incredibly rare in the service industry.
It is, and we are quite proud of it. We deal with well over 100 customers a week, and we do and get and understand when you're frustrated, and to deal with the customers that we get to experience that have the frustrations, whether it's at the manufacturer or the parts or even a technician at times. There's not always 100% satisfaction, and what we strive for is to continue to better our services, to continue to better our sales, your expectations, to meet your expectations. One of the things that I really push on my technicians that are personally in your home, my installers that are personally in your home, is you treat that house like it was your mom's house. And you don't bump into stuff, you don't scratch stuff, you get there, if there's a mess, you clean it up when you're done. You make the appearance of the appliance where it was pulled out or what have you better than what it was when you got there.
Sure.
So that's one of the things that stands above. The second thing is the knowledge of the product. Our technicians go through training regularly. Some of it is one-on-one, on-hand training from the manufacturers that makes us an authorized servicer. That's the trusted servicer that the manufacturer recommends. Not just one manufacturer, but dozens of them. So they do monthly training online. They do yearly a couple training seminars in front, on hand. With the manufacturer service reps. So, that's coming into your home. Not only that is that care for your home, for your product, the knowledge of what the appliance does, what it can do, what it can't do, because that sometimes common problem is what can my appliance do? What won't it do? We need to know that so we can explain that to you more, so you can understand what it's capable of doing.
Right, and to use it properly. A lot of people don't realize how to get the best out of the machine. There's some tips and some do's and some don'ts.
There is. Today's industry is changed a whole lot. Washing your clothes isn't as simple as throwing them in, turning the dial and leaving. There's cycles and settings, and same things with your dishwasher, and setting it and what to do and what not to do and how to treat it with the hard water and soft water. There's so many ups, downs, ins and outs that change regularly.
Right.
So we stay on top of that for you, so we can bring the right answers to you.
Well, that's great. That's a lot of training. That's a lot of work on your behalf to have to go and do all these trainings with all these different manufacturers, which I think is impressive, because it's not just, I can fix a washing machine. It's yes, but I'm certified to fix Maytag, Speak Clean, all these different things. And each one of them takes its own certification.
It does. Some of the simpler basic brands, they are simpler and they are basics. We excel and we exceed, so we go after the high-end stuff too. One of the things with the high-end appliances, the innovation and the stuff and the internet and the Wi-Fi connect and all that, that's information that we need to be on top of that stuff so we can take care of the stuff as fast as you need it done. We kind of got our hands tied behind our back on some of the aspects, especially when it comes to parts, but on the innovation of, with our laptops or phones in our hands, talking to the manufacturers and dealing with it right now. That's one of the things that's really cool about today's industry, and bringing all that into your major appliances is having that at our, disposal. So.
Absolutely. And the changes in the industry are incredible, as you say. I mean, the basic washer is totally different than it used to be now. I mean, it'll almost fold and press and steam your stuff for you now. And your refrigerator will babysit your kids. It's crazy.
The innovation of bringing the pictures in the refrigerators and stuff like that, so you can have the shopping list, it's amazing. That's that Wi-Fi aspect, and it's real simple on our aspects. There's not a whole lot other than replacing it when it fails. But at the same time, if we know what your product does, you're asking the questions, and you can't just stand there and not know what you're doing. We have a lot of experience coming into your home, and you have, in confidence, be able to call us out and have somebody very qualified come and answer your questions.
Oh, yeah. So. I mean, everyone knows the nightmare of calling, the 1-800 number on the back of the machine, and how irritating that is, and you pull your hair out. We don't have to do that. It's a local phone call. Right. We're going to speak to you or one of your partners or your son or your brother, and we're going to get it done in a matter of moments. Right. And know that, you're going to come to my house and you're going to fix the problem. And I'm not going to then go have the recall because it didn't work, and blah, blah, blah. That's not going to happen. First of all, you're not going to sell me something that's junk. Right. You don't sell those things in your store.
We don't. I do a lot of research on what we bring into our store. One, customer consumer reports. I do. I research the product on consumer reports. Not only that, I bring in the service industry aspect of it. So if I did 10 service calls on a wash machine that was built by XYZ manufacturer, and it's the same thing that's out there, and I'm continuing to do those service calls, it's not going to be on my floor. The same thing with major manufacturers. I've got 2 of them that I just, and I'm sure for copyright reasons, I can't say their names, but I have 2 of them I won't sell. I'm still servicing them because there's a ton of them out there, and we do our best to take care of it. But again, on parts, when it takes 6, 8, 10 weeks to get a part for a refrigerator, I don't want that product in my customer's home. So we're going to push you away from those.
Certainly.
But what I can say is sometimes stuff breaks, and when it does, we're there for you. If there's a part order issue, we're on the phone calling our reps. Hey, this is unacceptable. Let's get a replacement. Let's do what we have to do for our customer. And that's the one thing that where we stand above, that I can do, is we can take care of the problem a whole lot quicker than the 800 phone number can.
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely correct. Check out toddsappliances.com. Great website, all the information you need. If you want to stop by and say hi, 735 South Main Street in Camp Verde, or give them a call at 928-567-3062. Great group of guys. You got it. I love the fact that they know everything about everything, the inner workings of stuff. They know what you need that works best for your particular needs, not just what's hot and flashy at the moment. We've got to take a break, but we'll be right back with a little more Perfect Home, so make sure you stick around.
Hi, Todd of Todd's Appliances, your hometown appliance store. Studies have shown that when you buy from an independently, locally owned business rather than a box store, a lot more of your money stays local, therefore strengthening our community. From basic to high-end, we carry name brand appliances. Visit our store on Main Street in Camp Verde. With same-day, next-day service, we service what we sell what we service the least. ToddsAppliances.com, 567-3062.
Hi, this is Greg at Verde Solar Power. You know, Arizona has lots of clean, renewable sunshine, and we want to help you take advantage of it with our quality solar installations, and we offer to beat any written offer on a residential solar electric system. So bring us your electric bill and let us show you how solar power will save you money. We're located conveniently here in the Verde Valley and are dedicated to helping the Valley go solar. So remember, the energy solution comes up every morning.
Starting in the late 1920s, Grandpa Gettle and his brothers laid the groundwork for what would become a family legacy. Almost 100 years and 100 patents later, Gettle's High Desert Mechanical continues to raise the bar of quality heating, cooling, and plumbing products and services in the Verde Valley.
Call Gettle's High Desert Mechanical Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing at 567-2200 or online at GettlesHDM.com, providing solutions for your comfort. Don't settle, get Gettles.
And welcome back to A Perfect Home. We're talking with Todd Axtell, who's the owner and operator of Todd's Appliance. Check out toddsappliances.com. Okay, so when we walk into your store, what are we going to find? What do you sell in there?
Oh, you know, we got the latest, greatest laundry. We really do. Washers and dryers, top load, front load, whichever, whatever best fits your needs. We also have a wide range of dishwashers, the dependability and what works best in our hard water, because we have a lot of hard water in our area. Refrigerators. We've got quite a few refrigerators on hand and on display, from the basic top freezer to the extravagant 3 and 4 and 5 door refrigerators that they're building today. Cooking, we have kitchen packages, microwaves, ovens. I'm running a GE Cafe package that's really a good seller. They're very well built at an affordable price. A lot of people go on to the high-end units, and you're pushing $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 for an individual appliance, where the Cafe has a lot of the same basics that the high-end appliance has, and it's built strong, sturdy, stout. You can open and close a door on the Cafe range, and it feels like you're opening and closing a door. Where you jump down to a Pro Series, it's a whole lot different. So that's what you're going to get to see. You get to see that, and I've got 3 people working in the office, so somebody's there to greet you, somebody's there to see what you need. You'll see the office is very busy. Again, we deal with, on the service side, hundreds of people a week. So
yeah.
That's what you
now,
get to
when
see.
we walk in and we see something we like, can we buy it right then and there? Can we have it delivered to our home, or does it have to be ordered?
I stock quite a bit of stuff. One of the things about appliances today, obviously, the expense of storing, stocking, inventory, all that good stuff is huge. So I do carry a lot of the stuff that you have to have. If a freezer goes down, I have a freezer. If you can't cook, I've got a range. If you got to have a refrigerator, I've got that. Same thing with laundry. I've got just about one of everything that I have on my floor. So yes, we can turn around and we can make a quick install for you. Most commonly, if it's something specific, which we like to find out what you need, then we get to order it. One of the things about ordering through us is we've got 3 of the major manufacturers just 50 miles away. So if they have it in their inventory, which there's like 10,000 plus appliances in their inventory, I could have it next day.
Wow.
Therefore, we're installing it. We do installs twice a week right now. That's changing as we're growing. But we can install it the next day that's available. So instead of going in and saying, yeah, we'll have it in 2 to 4 weeks, we can have it in 2 to 4 days.
Right, which is much faster than the box stores.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, you
so
walk in there, they're like, yeah, in 3 weeks or so, and maybe they'll call you, and you got to keep calling them. Excuse me, did this come in? Not so with you guys.
That's another thing that puts us above is we get updates on the product. So some of the manufacturers, they'll give us an ETA. It'll be on the 28th. Well, on the 27th, we'll get an email that says, sorry, it's been backed out another week. So we can call you. We can say, hey, is this acceptable? Do we need to order something different? And let you know right away, opposed to just wait until the day and reschedule.
Right. That's nice.
So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
If something went down for me, I'd appreciate that kind of phone
It's
call.
huge.
Yeah.
It's huge.
That's more of that customer service. That
It really
excellent
is.
customer service, which you've got. So you've got everything we need, everything from washers and dryers and fridges and freezers and ice makers and dishwashers and ovens and stovetops and wine coolers and outdoor cooking stuff too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Which is cool. Not just the indoor stuff.
It is. One of the nice things about Arizona is our weather. It's beautiful. In Verde Valley, it's one of those things that I cook a lot outside. So you need a nice grill, you can call us. We can get you taken care of. We carry the GE products. We also get the Extravagant, the Vikings, the Lynx, the Decors, on DCS, on and on. You know, we've got that covered. They got outdoor refrigerators that withstand our heat. They really do, but they got to be specifically bought for outdoors. You know, that's another thing. You know, will this work outdoors? You know, you get the shoulder shrug. I don't know. Right. We're ordering the stuff that built for outdoors, so it withstands our weather.
Nice. I didn't know there was a difference.
Oh yeah, big difference.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of think of that with fans and things, but not refrigerators. I mean, a refrigerator's a refrigerator. You have to put it under under the roof, obviously, but no, there's a difference.
No, there is. When it comes to refrigeration, you're doing more heat removal than cooling. So if you're trying to do that when it's 110 out, it's brutal on it. So they have to really be designed for it.
Awesome. So when people walk in, if you want to take a look, 735 South Main Street in Camp Verde. Beautiful showroom. All the gleaming stainless, all the smiling faces of everyone. Answer questions. This is what I need. This is what I've got. If I've bought something somewhere else and it's broken, can I call you to fix it?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
I built this company as a service company. That's what I've been doing since I was a kid. We did a lot of used appliance repairs, overhauls, and all that, and we learned the ins and outs of the mechanics. But when it comes down to servicing, we've got your back. And it doesn't matter if you bought it at the box stores or not. We're going to treat you just like you bought it from us.
Nice.
We don't do installs when you purchase it from anybody else, but other than that, we got it covered.
Well, that's great. Yeah. You've got our back. I love it. I love it. They've got our back when it comes to service. Check out toddsappliances.com. That's all the time we have for a perfect home. Todd's Appliance owner Todd Axtell, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you again next time on A Perfect Home.